Israel has vowed the complete destruction of the Hamas militant group. It continues to pound Gaza Strip. Troubles are growing for the dense population residing in the area. And as many international stakeholders have chosen to side with Israel, the question is on their silence on Gazans' misery. U.S. State Department spokesperson was asked about the condition of Palestinians. However, he seemed to dodge the question. Take a look.
Let me just speak to this. Number three, some of the questions I'm getting today do seem to ignore the fact that Israel just had hundreds of its citizens killed, people who were taken hostage, and pretend that Israel shouldn't be able to conduct any kind of. Let me just say, shouldn't you asked a question? I will answer the question.
Okay, that's my question.
So I'm going to start by answering the previous question that was interrupted. I will say some of the questions seem to pretend that Israel should not be able to conduct operations to defend itself and hold accountable the terrorists who killed civilians. Those terrorists launched this activity knowing that there would be retaliation, knowing that Israel would have to defend itself as any country did, knowing that it would lead to the unfortunate loss of civilian lives by Palestinians, and they did anyway.
Israel has intensified its offensive with more airstrikes. Multiple explosions were reported overnight in Gaza. In the last 24 hours, Israeli strikes have demolished several neighborhoods. Entire neighborhoods have now turned into wastelands of rubble. As per figures provided by Palestinian Foreign Ministry, more than 22,600 residential units, 10 healthcare facilities and 48 schools have been destroyed so far in the Israeli retaliatory strikes. The death toll on the Gazan side has climbed to 1,200 and over 5,000 are injured. Hospitals in Gaza are overwhelmed and are experiencing shortage of drugs and supplies. Meanwhile, the Gaza Strip has plunged into darkness. Israel has blocked water, electricity and fuel from entering the area, as it has warned to tighten the siege until Hamas threat is removed. And while the war on Gaza rages on, violence has also risen in the West Bank. At least 27 Palestinians have been killed in clashes with Israeli security forces as Palestinian factions call on to join the fight against Israel. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.